Hastings, Minnesota. Look at Thomas watching from Hastings. I like to sometimes get behind the camera here and I see Rodney there in Mesa. Look at all those beautiful coaches in here for service, in here for remodels. Aaron Haley watching, I like it. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Marathon Mondays with Mal, episode, where are we?
167.
167. I want you to go back to episode 151. Coach 610, we showed you the before. Now I'm going to show you the after. It has been reimagined by the customers, and now we're able to show you the after. Let's go in and take a look at 610. What I'd like you guys to do after we're live here is go back, watch episode 151 on Facebook or YouTube, and really look at the before. And you'll get a good idea of what the customers did with Brenda Craft up in our design suite, and then with the guys here in our service department here in Coburg. This is really cool how they redid this, Coach. Let's head on in. First thing I'm going to have Armand show you is the floor. A dynamic change. One of the best things you can do is change the floor. I see my sister is watching up in Vancouver. Hope everyone had a good Mother's Day. So the floor, whether it was Brenda Craft choosing it with letting the customers see this floor, or the customers picking it, I can't imagine a better floor for this coach. Just a beautiful choice. So many things were changed in here, and you've got to give props to Rob and Wes. Rob and Wes from our service department, probably the best floor RV guys on the West Coast, if not the United States. You guys have seen a lot of their work, a lot of their stuff on remodels. We saw it on Coach 1143 last year. Rob Angelo, as he's come to be known, is such a good layer of tile. He's very detailed. And Wes, and also it's Wes's birthday today. I know that. I don't know if he wants me to let everyone know, but it's Wes's birthday today. Those two guys, the attention to detail, second to none. If you can remember this dinette, this is a new dinette back, and this table had, I don't know if it's lucite or if it was clear backlit panels. They went with a more modern, it's like a cream colored hard surface. What a great choice. Really modernizes the coach. And speaking of modernizing, if you go back to episode 151, you will see that with a switch over here, you were able to change. There was a blue heron, a bird picture in etched glass that had light changing. The customer selected this photo of this waterfall. I don't know if it's their own photo, but we took out the etched glass and we put in this. I believe this is a shell wall covering that Brenda Craft was telling me about this morning. And then this is a photo that the customer selected to be in there. The backsplash. Another thing about modernizing. Look at that beautiful backsplash along with the new fixturing. So if you will remember, in this coach, there was this gold fixturing. Instead of taking out all the gold all at once, the customer's going to do this coach in phases. This is phase one of the remodel, so they changed a lot of significant elements, including going to this brushed fixturing here. Backsplash here, we'll also see it back here in the bath, in the water closet. But really modern, from the floor to the dinette, to the backsplash. It's just awesome. Reimaginings are just so great. You know, for a 21-year-old coach with less than 100,000 miles, this coach really stands tall. And when we get done, stick with us because we're going to go outside and take a look at just how beautiful the exterior is of this coach. I'm sitting down here because I'm tired. That's not true. I'm sitting down here because I want to show you what this is. This right here was reimagined by the customer. It was a garbage disposal. 20 years ago, we used to put a lot of garbage disposals. In fact, we're doing a new coach where the customer prefers to have a garbage disposal in their galley. We're doing that for them in a brand new coach. But this coach had one. They wanted to take it out because Steve Seifert, a longtime marathon engineer, designed a slide out. This is a dog food storage facility. It's really cool because it keeps dog food fresh. So if you have a dog and you have room in your galley, and if you can see here, there's actually a scoop for dog food. So it's not like a trash can that fit in here. This is literally for dog food. What a great idea. You know, a lot of marathon owners do a lot of considering of their dog when they remodel and or build a coach, and that is a great addition because it serves the purpose of no big dog bag, you know, big bags of dog food. That's a nice fridge. That fridge was already in here though. I like that refrigerator. It's very large. Let's come on in this way. Hope everyone had a good weekend and had a good Mother's Day. I know I did, and honoring my wife and my mother and my sister who's watching, a mother of 3. There's that backsplash again. Look how it modernizes along with this new fixture here in the sink. Look how just these 2 elements modernizes this entire sink area. That tile really does wonders for it. And the flooring all throughout, kind of hard to see on camera, but I can't say enough about what Rob and Wes did on this floor. And if you'll remember, there's a washer dryer here, and then this side, I believe, is a closet. Yeah, this side is a closet. This side is a washer dryer, stacking Ascos. Good size shower too. So there's nothing that's been really done in the bedroom, and I think that's part of the next phase. And I want you to come in here, Armand, and take a look. If you guys can remember, and you can go back to episode 151 and see it. This is what it used to look like. Now we're going to go back towards the salon and see what it looks like now. I believe, if I can see, yeah, they changed some elements out there. But also, Armand, take a look at these. Here's another thing that helped this whole water closet, and I love the S-curve of this floor plan. These new, this is a toilet paper holder, and these are the 2 towel racks here. Just little things like that really help out. I know that the customer has plans to reimagine the ceiling. So we will see in their next phase exactly what they think, because as you can see, the ceiling is very beautiful for the elements of this coach when it was built 21 years ago. Lots of mirror, lots of lights, and I think the customer has an idea of redoing that. Take a look what we've got up here now. Isn't that pretty? And I love seeing, I'm not going to take them out because I would hate to drop one and break it, but the original etched Marathon rocks glasses. Isn't that cool? There was one other thing that Brenda told me about. It's a magazine rack towards the front. As we go out, get one more shot of this floor. Man, I can't say enough about our team on the floor because they just did a beautiful job. It's a really, really great coach. You know, no slides. You've got good utilization of space for a coach with no slides. You don't feel cramped in here. I like the S-curve of the floor plan because it breaks it up. Also, from standing right here, you're not looking, you can see into the bedroom, but not directly. Isn't that great? Take a look at this magazine rack. Something is so minuscule from a floor plan as this. Now this was already here, from what I understand. Steve Seifert, the owner who sits here in the co-pilot seat, she really likes to use that, but wanted a more modern feel to it. I guess it was a little bit ornate. I do not remember it, but I'm not sure if we showed it in episode 151, but if you go back and see, this magazine rack was there, and it was a little ornate, and it got modernized by Steve Seifert in our engineering department. That's really cool, because apparently the owner uses it for a lot of things. It's a good way to sort what they want here in the co-pilot seat. Let's get outside and take a look, because if you'll remember back on episode 151, we were looking at the exterior, and boy, it's a little overcast here, but boy, it sure shines. One thing I want to show you is they just changed the mirrors on the coach. The customers went with a black, so it ties into the paint scheme, and it ties into the windows of the coach. The windows are, as you can see, they have a tint that's going to be black, and so you know, instead of adding more chrome, they added some black. I think it's a really cool look for this coach. The Marathon logo up here, and private coach down here. Wow, I'm really excited for them to see this in person, and if they're watching it this morning, congratulations, along with the help of Brenda Kraft and our service department here in Coburg. What a beautiful upgrade, what a great, as I like to say, as you guys know, reimagining to your Coach 610, Marathon Coach 610, 21 years old, less than 100,000 miles, no slide. What a beautiful coach. How fun. Get out on the road and enjoy being together and being safe together. A lot of us are still doing social distancing. A lot of us are, and we should continue social distancing until we know that we're all safe. And a lot of us are self-quarantining. And what a better way to do it, you know, if you don't want to fly, if you don't want to take a cruise, if you don't want to go to a large vacation spot like Disney World, Disneyland, or the beaches, get out in a coach and spend time. You know, RV parks are starting to reopen. Get in a coach. If you're looking to get into one, you know how to get a hold of me, Mal W, M-A-L-W, at marathoncoach.com. We got a lot going on here this week, and so reach out to me. Hope everyone's doing well. So for me and Armand, be yourself and do good things, and congratulations to the owners of 610. Take care, you guys.